Alright, everyone, it's the Grim Lord here, and this is Grimm's Comics Corner. We are back with Jack Staff, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, there are mysteries, there are riddles, and then there's Helen Morgan. They call me Detective Inspector Maverick. I'm what they call an old-fashioned copper, the kind of copper that drinks on duty. You'd drink if you had to put up with the things I have to put up with. Then there's this woman. Detective Inspector Maverick. Helen Morgan. She's the kind of woman who gets inside your head. And not in a good way. The thing is, 20 minutes ago, I killed her. Hey, don't just stand there. Come in. I was just about to explain what's happening here. Helen Morgan, Ben Colmer, Harry Crane. 3 unusual people caught up in a world where the bizarre is commonplace. They are the guardians of the gate between reality and unreality. They are the investigators of the unexplainable, the question mark crimes. It's all about repercussions, really. A whole chain of events caused by a single action. Here's an example. Imagine a clear blue lake. Everything is calm, still. You got that? And then you drop a bloody great stone into the middle of it. What do you get? One almighty splash and ripples. Lots of tiny waves spreading out from the point of impact. Echoes of the original event. That's what's happening in Castleton today. Ripples. You're not convinced, are you? Okay, let me walk you through this one. Ah! 20 years ago, the army dropped a stone on Castleton. They called it the ultimate weapon, a raging fury. They called it the Hurricane. Attention, attention, this is now a designated war zone. Non-combatants are advised to leave the area immediately. Any individuals now remaining will be considered hostile targets and are to be eliminated. Well, that's the formalities out of the way. Okay, General, let's go to war. 20 years ago, Project H was set up to develop an ultimate military weapon. They came up with 2. Commander Malone, I just wanted to put on record my concern about this course of action. Introducing General Tubbs, the schoolboy soldier. Concern? He's a boy, not a soldier. You can't use him like this. It's too much, too soon. We haven't had a chance to properly assess the full range of his abilities. We don't really understand what we're dealing with here. Then I'll keep it simple, Doctor. If this little retard can't stop Weapon H, your concern is going to be the least of our problems. Boom! Boom! Rah! Sploosh! I'm what they call an old-fashioned copper. The kind of copper that'd be played by John Thaw in the television series. That's Detective Inspector. Ooh, excuse me. Maverick! That's Detective Inspector to you. Have you seen Helen Morgan? She said about doing a review of the case so far. Only she seems to have disappeared. I've checked the Q office, but she's not there. Sorry, do I look like missing persons? Nobody's seen her for over an hour now. Except you. You saw her, didn't you? Harry Crane. We used to work together. He was my Lewis, my Carter. Then he got himself transferred to Q. Helen Morgan. Again. Now he just gives me one of his funny looks. Sometimes it's like he's looking at one thing. But he's seeing something else. Well, I've seen things too. That was always Crane's problem. He was never an imaginative copper. What is it? What you looking at? But neither were Carter or Lewis. Nothing. Nothing at all. I ain't seen Morgan, and I'm not expecting her to pop in either. Their job was to make John Thaw look good. I'll give her another 5 minutes. She's probably late. And maybe make a bad joke along the way. John Thaw is dead now. So's Helen Morgan. And I'm not holding out for a television series. In Castleton now, people have been getting angrier by the hour. Small outbursts at first, but they're increasing in intensity and ferocity. Ripples. What the? Is he okay? Looks pretty bad to me. He needs a doctor. Hurry! Whoever did this meant to hurt him. Newsflash for Mr. Smith. They still do. Go! Use the back exit through the kitchen. The guy doing all the shouting is John Smith. You probably know him as Jack Staff, Britain's greatest hero. I said go! No? Well, it was a while back now. Becky Burdock, vampire reporter. Hey, we got a problem in the kitchen. Can't you deal with it? I kind of got my hands full out here. Okay, thanks. I wrote a restaurant review column once. Just the once, and it's funny because this is the exact reason I gave it up. Rah! Volatile personalities and knives are not a good mix. I feel the knife slicing cloth, cutting skin, severing. I feel... Well, that's interesting. I don't know what happened there. Rah! But I know this, you're not getting a second go. Becky burgers are off the menu. Everything okay? Fine. How's the door, Patricia? Locked, but it's nothing I can't sort. Okay, so we're out of the frying pan. We're clear of the fire. Woomph! Magnetic repulsion is good for most things. Kerlang! My van should be just round the corner. Did you hear that? What? Only it feels like now we're in a gas-filled room. There's something flying over us, but I don't... Oh! Please stay right where you are! No, please, not him! And we're just waiting for someone to light a match. I'm what they call an old-fashioned copper. I remember when PC just stood for police constable. I got a letter this morning. Dear colleague, for the convenience of staff and visitors to the station, this building has now been designated as a no-smoking building. We appreciate your cooperation in this matter. Yours, Comey. They can file that, and certainly not for some... Excuse me, we'll try that one again. They can file that. I'm the kind of copper that gives orders, not takes them. And certainly not from some paperclip pusher or Helen Morgan. Certainly not Helen Morgan. Not anymore. Yeah! Yeah! The doctor says I should give up smoking. Says cigarettes will kill me. Helen Morgan never smoked. I killed her. 20 minutes ago. Is that right? 20 minutes? That's what's wrong with policing today. A building full of coppers and no one's found the body yet. And another thing. Why are all these people waiting in my office? Attention, attention! This is now a designated war zone. Non-combatants are advised to leave the area immediately. What? The question we need to ask is what happened? How did we get from this to a city not so much on the edges leaping over with a club? Excuse me. How did we get from this to a city not so much on the edges leaping over with a club in its fist? What? Tanks? Toy tanks? Any individuals now remaining will be considered hostile targets and are to be eliminated. Boof! Boof! Hey, Mr. Taff, can I play with the toy tanks? You can play with Mr. Bunny. Whirr! Scrunch! Scrunch! 20 years ago, he was Britain's greatest hero, and this was his final battle. Jack Staff. Whirr! Whirr! Has it gone? Boomf! Whirr! Poo-wee! Stinky pants. It's not that bad. It's just a bit smelly, that's all. Let's see if we can find a way out. Your mum will be wondering where you are. Whoosh! Come on, splish splosh. They must have seen us. Splish splosh. We need to get away before they bring in reinforcements. Splash! Okay, you okay? Bright light. Oh! Toy soldiers with spotlights? Why don't they attack? Grrr! Unless it's not us they're looking for. Ah! Oh, stinky pants. Something happened in Castleton 20 years ago. Everything that's happening here now can all be traced back to the single event. All the rest of it, that's all ripples. But what of? If I just knew that, I could figure out what we need to do. Knock, knock. Hey, anyone home? What is it? You're needed in the custody suite. The priest brought in last night is tearing up the place. So what'd you need me for? Your case, your prisoner, your problem. Seems quiet enough now, Maverick. That's what they said about Etna. Father Gosling? Grrr. Oh, shit! Ah! Slap! Cheek! Oi! I don't much like Helen Morgan. I've made no secret of that. You okay? Ripples. It's not that she talks complete twaddle. I thought they were ripples, but they're not. They're stones. Or even that she's Welsh. There's a tidal wave coming. Maverick, I want everyone in your office for a briefing. We've got a problem. What gets me is she doesn't even say thank you. Gah! Sometimes it makes me so angry, but I don't let it get me. I don't let it get to me. Life's too short. It's like queuing for a ticket at the train station. And you can see your trains at the platform. Only the person in front can't decide if they want a single or a return, and can they pay by credit card, which takes 30 seconds longer than paying cash. 30 seconds. Not that I'm going anywhere soon. I've just bought my last train ticket, and it's only going one way. So here I am in the waiting room. They're all waiting for a dead woman to show. Me? I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. Inspector Maverick? Yeah? And when it does, I think you might be needing this. It's wearing green. Okay, I'm gonna keep this short. There's this woman. The level of violence in the city is escalating. If we try and contain it in one area, it just starts up somewhere else. For the past 12 hours, we've barely been able to keep a lid on things. Well, I think it's time to take the lid off. Helen Morgan. 20 minutes ago, I killed her. You'd drink if you had to put up with the things I have to put up with. Okay, issue 4. Jack Staff. Commander Malone, he thinks he controls the British Army's second most dangerous weapon. Commander Hawks, he thinks he can save the city of Castleton single-handed. Commander Stewart, she thinks she's found the answer to a 20-year-old mystery. They're all wrong. Meanwhile, on the outskirts of Castleton. Where are you going, driver? Castleton, is there a problem? Just a little local difficulty, I'm afraid. No traffic is being allowed in or out, just to be on the safe side. Best advice I can give is that you turn around and go home. Try again in the morning. This should have all blown over by then. Sorry, officer. Vroom! I don't think this one's going to blow over. What you think you're looking at, you little shit? You think you can take me? Yeah? You and whose fucking army? Come on, then! Come on! It ended 20 years ago on the streets of Castleton. Hurricane. It began some 7 months earlier. Well done, Captain Gus. I applaud your efforts. There aren't that many people who can take on an entire troop of enemy soldiers. 3 may never walk again. 7 others will probably be in the hospital for the next 6 months. Very impressive. Though we do regard the French as our allies nowadays. Yeah? I don't remember any of that. It's like someone flicks a switch and pow! I get this fucking rage and fury. The damn French, eh? Guess I'm in big trouble now. Well, that's up to you, Captain. I'd hate to see a man with your potential go to waste. Yeah? Who the fuck are you anyway, mister? Malone. Commander Malone. You can call me Sir. Confidential, Project H. My dear Malone, in view of the recent budget cutbacks, I have to inform you that unless you can show tangible results by the end of the month, we may have to withdraw funding for Project H. Yours, D. Sir Dennis Williams. All right, pal, what have you got? Malone, you fucking maggot. I agreed to this to get out of jail. Not so you could lock me up in a glass fucking box. Just relax, Captain. We'll soon be done. Tell me something I want to hear, pal. We've isolated and identified the chemical and electrical triggers at short words. Simply put, we can stimulate a rage attack at will. Come on. Are you two just gonna stand around fucking talking all day? I'm the one hanging here with no fucking clothes on. As you can see, Captain Gus is his usual charming self, but by applying a small stimulus via micro-implant... Oi, shit, let me out of here! He's a fascinating subject, Commander. Did you know he actually physically changes during these attacks? You talking about me, you little... Really? His muscle tissue pumps up, making his body look bigger and increasing his strength. His skin becomes thicker and harder. Also, his pain threshold goes up. Fascinating. His brain seems to revert to a more primitive state. After the rage, he will remember nothing of what happened. And these rages, they are adjustable? Oh yes, if we turn down the stimulus, Captain Gus returns to a normal, calm, and relaxed state, with nothing more than a headache as a reminder of what happened. And if it was turned up, well, theoretically, I guess, with increased anger you could get stronger, possibly invulnerable, hard to say. Turn it up! Surely that's beyond the scope of Project H, Commander Malone. Don't play with me, pal! This is a military project, you know what we're doing here. And it's not trying to make soldiers more polite. No, it can't be. An explosion wouldn't have caused this much damage. Sure, Captain, are you? Ah! Yes, you are. Dear Sir Dennis, I think we have some tangible results. Full report to follow once I'm out of hospital. Malone. What is it, Spence? Thought you'd want to know that someone's been trying to access the fingerprint records for your Weapon H. I managed to backtrack the signal to Castleton Royal Infirmary. Good work, Spence. How are things looking over there? Not good. I lost the trace I had on Hurricane. The tracker went crazy the moment I entered Castleton. And the police? It's like they've just given up on the place. Hey, everything okay, Commander? Just some idiot in the car behind. Crunk! What? Crunk! Hey, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Grah! Strunk! Screech! Wow, I've seen pictures of this, but I've never been inside before. I have. So 1 minute we're being chased by an angry crowd, the next I don't know where we are. How did that happen? If I had to guess, I'd say it was some kind of matter deconstruct, transmit, reconstruct device. Though obviously that isn't scientifically possible. Good. So that leaves who and why. Why? Because I would not stand by and watch when people are in need, young lady. Hello, Commander. In the 1960s, he led the specialist crime fighting group known as Unit D. Now he fights a single-handed war against crime. Commander Hawks Smith. I thought this place had been put in mothballs a long time ago. Excuse me, we'll try this one again. I thought this place had been put in mothballs a long time ago. I thought the same of you, Smith. Look, I hate to break up this touching reunion, but can someone tell me where we are? This is a Thundership Unit D used in the 1960s. Mind you, I don't remember the transporter gizmo before. Spoils of war, Smith. Spoils of war. Zum zum, what's that? That man you're carrying. I'm getting unusual energy readings off him. Who is he? I don't know. He's some guy who was attacked by the mob. He needs help. Medical help. Alright, strap yourselves in. So why is it called Thundership? I'll get you to the hospital. Kaboom! Do we know who he is yet? I've run his prints against all the available records, and also some that are technically unavailable. Nothing. But that would mean he doesn't exist. No, Miss Burdock, it means someone's trying a little bit too hard. So how long have you known John Smith? Long enough to know that when it comes to the crunch, he won't be there. It's not your fault, you know. It feels like it. Remember, it was Shock who was holding North Power to ransom. It was Shock who was looking to fight Tom Tom the Robot Man. And it was Shock who overloaded Tom Tom's system a mile in the sky over Castleton. And it was Tom Tom found over his badly beaten body. See, I don't remember Mr. Smith. So how can I know it wasn't my fault? Okay, he's off the ventilator. But even if he makes a full... Nurse, quick! Something's wrong! Is everybody okay? Need any help? Not from you, staff. Lights are back on. I guess the emergency generator must have kicked in. I don't like it. First the city goes crazy and now this? This isn't coincidence. Need any help? Take this. Radio contact at all times. It all seems pretty quiet. I'm just going through the accident and emergency. Nothing to see here. How about you? Well, I found out why the lights went out. Someone's hacked through the main power cable. But they must have given themselves a nasty shock. You? What's that, staff? What are you after this time? Staff? 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 All right, lad. Where are you? Staff. Who did this? Okay, hands up. It was me. Rah! Shit! Listen to me. This isn't your fault. I think I understand what's happening. I can help. Let me show you. Rah! Damn it, Spence. This is worse than I thought. The hurricane isn't in Castleton. The hurricane is Castleton. Okay, I keep seeing this guy. Who the hell is he? We think he's Jack Staff, sir. The superhero? Really? Superhero, eh? I didn't know they still did those. Okay, General, you know the drill. He's the head of Project H. His team developed the ultimate military weapon, a powerful destructive force they called the Hurricane, Commander Malone. Any survivors, and I'll stop your pocket money. No! Sorry, Doctor. Are you still here? He's already exceeded his previous limits, but look at him. He can't maintain this level. You don't know what long-term damage this could cause. I want this ended now. This is a military project, Doctor. You don't have the authority to flush the toilet without my say-so. No, he doesn't, but I do. Be careful what you say, Colonel Stewart. You're in danger of stepping over the line here. You stepped over the line the moment you allowed your actions to endanger innocent civilians. You'll never get away with this insubordination, Stewart. You're out of your depth here, girl. Williams will back me on this, you know. I've been reporting back to Williams since I was assigned here, Commander. He knows exactly how you've been running Project H, sir. Okay, Colonel, if that's what you want, have it. You take control. And I'll take General Tubbs' little army. What? Let's see how you get on now. Commander Malone, wait! What are you doing? Don't worry about me, Colonel. These troops won't let me down. You do know how General Tubbs controls his army. I mean, you did read his file, didn't you? You didn't, did you? It's a child's toy. The boy's practically autistic. If he can use it... No, Commander, wait! I'm sure I can figure it out. Oh my, I hadn't realized so much destruction, so much devastation, and to think they accused Project H of being a waste of money and resources. Beep, beep. Pity the same can't be said of this damn tracking device. According to this, I should be right on top of Weapon H. But I don't see any beep, beep, boom. You're the superhero, so where? Ah, what's that? No salute? Rah, rah. Headache, yeah? I'm not surprised. Must be pretty bad now. Don't worry, I've got just the thing you need. By the time I've finished, you won't feel a thing. What's this, a flying glove? Hey, no, invisible man. Ouch. Now let's see if I can figure this out. This is the left hand, so your head must be about here. Oof. And something a little softer. Here. Bitch. Come on, 5 minutes you said. Remember me? Hope you're not in a hurry, because you're not getting off easy this time. Honk! Screech! Quick, get in! Vroom! Squeal! You seem to know who that was, Staff. He's called the Claw. The last time we met, he was trying to steal 10,000 pounds, but I don't know what he was after here. Seems I owe you my thanks, Miss Liz Stewart. Stewart? Special Military Intelligence Lethal Executive? Commander Stewart. Smile. We like to think of it as service with a smile. This seems a little outside your usual sphere of activity. There was a man brought in here earlier. Someone tried to access military fingerprint files. We brought a man in this afternoon. He'd been attacked by a mob and thrown through a glass window. He didn't look in good shape. I'm not so worried about his health as the health of everyone in this city. Look, I don't know who you are, but this is a hospital ward. The patient needs rest. You can't just barge in here like this. Doctor, I fought my way halfway across Castleton to get here. Please don't stand in my way now. So tell me, what did your last decoy die of? Smoking. Who's the guy in the back seat supposed to be anyway? The official classification? He's a weapon of mass destruction. Oh yeah? Never quite as impressive when you're up close, are they? Well, they nearly destroyed Castleton 20 years ago. If I'm right, what we're going to do will put an end to all these rage attacks. And if you're wrong, you won't have to worry, And if you're wrong, you won't have to worry about the smoking. Meanwhile, back in intensive care. It's been 20 minutes, Doctor. How much longer do you want to continue? I don't know, Anne. His physiology is just so different from anything I've ever seen before. I don't know if this is doing any good at all. We'll give it one more go. He's dead anyway. Clear! Kazap! No, nothing. Okay, that's it. Time of death, 8:20. Grrr. Alright, guys, we'll have more Jack Staff for you later. I'm out, and I'll see you next time.